welcome to Man Cave Messages. I'm Austin Chambers. Today, we're going to talk about Pride Month. It is June. Pride Month is just started. Now, I grew up in a pretty open-minded family. Growing up, I didn't know that there was such a thing as, a controversy over someone being gay. It didn't matter to me. And it, never really has. I know a lot of guys that say, I don't care if someone's gay as long as they don't hit on me. You know what? I treat a gay man hitting on me the same way I treat a woman hitting on me that I don't want hitting on me. It's the same. You don't have to be an asshole about it. Just tell them that you're not interested. Simple as that. Some people don't see it that way. Some people are up in arms about, equality for gays and lesbians and transgender and all that. And some of their arguments are just kind of ridiculous. Like, really. I mean, from my point of view, if a man wants to get married to another man, why not let them? I mean, honestly, they can be just as stressed out as the rest of us that are married. They have that right. And why not? What's it hurting anyone? It's not destroying the core family values, because love is love, for one. For two, I know gay couples that have raised outstanding citizens of people. It doesn't affect the way they raise a child. It doesn't affect the way they treat other people. It doesn't affect the way they love each other. And the religious one is the most ridiculous to me. Because without going into my personal religious beliefs, or without dumping on anyone else's religious beliefs, people that use the Bible as a reason to hate anyone is hypocritical. The message of the Bible is love. Love each other. That is the core message of the entire Bible. Even the 10 Commandments. Don't kill people. Don't steal from people. Don't cheat on your wife. That's, all of those are about being kind to other people. Now, the passages in the Bible that every religious nut out there uses to support their hatred for gays, or their dislike or their opposition to gays and gay rights, is in there. Talks about that if a man lays with a man, a woman lays with a woman, it'll be the end of times and they should die. That is in the Bible. But here's the thing. They're taking that out of context. That portion of the Bible isn't God's word. In the view of Christians, it is not God's word. That was the laws of Moses. Now let's break that down, shall we? At that time, the tribes of Israel were small. They were. And they're wandering through the desert. Wasn't a lot of them. Now, if you have a small group that you're trying not to let die off, what is the number one way to ensure that? Procreation. Now, if people are sleeping with the same sex, they're not procreating. They're not making new members of the tribe of Israel. And that was the point of that law. Right or wrong, that was the point of it. It wasn't a law that was meant to go on for all time. It wasn't a law that was, even explained, really. And it should have been, I think. Because now, thousands of years later, every jackass wants to use that passage as a reason why gays shouldn't be around. Because at that time, that's the way they looked at it. That if Bob and John were having sex, they weren't having sex with Lizzie over there and making new little members of the tribe of Israel. Nowadays, that has no bearing on anything. Nor do I think that people should be using an outdated passage of laws that don't even pertain to modern life. I mean, honestly, let's look at it from the procreation point of view. It is not a bad thing for less people to be making babies. It's not. It's actually a good thing. Our world is overpopulated, and so why do you care if they're not having children? If they don't want to, if a dude doesn't want to sleep with a woman, so be it. You're just mad because they don't want to sleep with you. Maybe. I don't know. The whole issue just befuddles me because that seems like a non-issue. Why care about that? Like, what, are gay people going to infect your kids and convert them to being gay? No. If you're gay, you're gay. Bisexual, you're bisexual. You have that in you. It's not something that you pick up. It's not something that you choose. It's just there. And there's nothing wrong with it at all. In fact, it's love, right? It's not about sex at the bottom line of it. It's about love. A man should be able to love a man. A woman should be able to love a woman. I don't, not in the romantic sense do I love other men. I am attracted to women. But I don't care if another dude is attracted to another dude. I don't care if a dude's attracted to me. I don't go that way, but, thanks for the compliment. And if you know a woman that's a lesbian, who cares? If a dude wants to become a woman or a woman wants to become a dude, who cares? You don't have to like their life choices. You don't have to agree with it. You just have to accept it. Simple as that. If someday one of my kids came to me and told me that they were gay, oh well. My son does. He's got to go over to the sperm bank and find a donor and give me some grandkids. I don't care. He can do that and raise whatever babies come out of that with his husband. That's fine with me. I don't care. It won't change the way I look at my son. It won't change the way I look at my, any of my kids. Because I love them. Now, here's the part where I get a little, maybe offensive. If you're a parent and your kid comes to you and tells you that, maybe they're curious or they question their sexuality or they just full out know that they are gay and you treat them different or you push them out of your house, you're a piece of crap. Plain and simple, you are a piece of crap. And none of that excuse, well, that's how I was raised. You know what? That doesn't cut it anymore. Doesn't cut it at all. You are your own person. You're able to come up with your own opinions. You're able to come up with your own decisions about life. You're able to go out and experience the world, and you choose not to. You choose to keep your mind just closed off. And that's horrible. It makes you a horrible person. It really does. To turn on anyone that you know because of their sexuality. Who cares? Boil it down like this. That's the same as, say your son comes to you and says that they like Asian women. Oh my God, Asian women? No! End of our lifestyle. It's the end of the way we live. Our morals and values are being corrupted because you love Asian women. It's the same thing. Then I'm sure there actually is people out there like that. I don't get it. Love who you want to love. Have sex with who you want to have sex with. Be safe. Hang out with who you want to hang out with. Be who you want to be. It's as simple as that. And be proud of who you are. You know? Because at the end of the day, who you are isn't about who you love and who you want to have sex with at all. Who you are is who you are. Inside, your values, the way you treat other people, the way you help others, that's who you are. That's what matters. You're judged by that. You're not judged by who you go home with at night. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. Because I have yet to see any harm, real harm, come from someone loving someone. Love can be toxic. Love can be addictive. But love also can be something that moves the world. We need as much of that in this world as we can get. Honestly. There's this image of the world that we could see. Barely. So right when you close your eyes, before the light vanishes, you can see what we could be. You can see the world for what it could be. The more love in it, the closer we get. Less hate, the closer we are to realizing the potential of humanity, the potential of our world, the potential of yourself. Stop hating. Stop even caring about someone's sexuality. This shouldn't even be a thing, honestly. It shouldn't. We shouldn't have to have movements and debates and elections and votes based on sexuality. Just think about how just asinine that is. It shouldn't be even an issue. It should just be what it is. So, this is Austin Chambers. Like this, don't like this, agree or don't agree. Just remember, love each other.